Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Now we have a special treat for you. We have a series of videos which are all about tanks, and that's to inaugurate our new page on connected with What Arty Noobs, which is What Arty Noobs Not Arty Related. And for this first video we have the T-54 being played by BassmanFromHell, and he's on the east spawn of, or is it the west spawn? West spawn, I think, of Sand River, and battle has commenced. Now, what can I say about T-54? Well, it's got a 100mm gun. It was designed at the end of 1944, but it wasn't actually complete trials until 1947, and it was introduced and 713 vehicles were developed before they moved on to the T-62A. And the BassmanFromHell's moving up, and we've got some victims ready to be culled. Okay, and it's a medium tank, this, tier 9, and he's using that rock to spy on the enemy before he picks a target. And there's a T-55A over there. It's gone into the dip. Ouch, that hurt. T-44 fired around it, and it connected on the turret. Okay, now he's looking for that Striv 103, but he can't see it. There's obviously some tanks over there that can see him, but he cannot see at the moment. But I rather suspect they've lost his sight of him now. So he's moving over to the bushes so he can drop down into the riverbed if he needs to. Okay, moving up. Is he going to pop down into the riverbed? Yes, he is. Okay. Now, we have actually done quite a few replays for the BassmanFromHell. He normally does Arty, but he plays the occasional tank, as Arty players do. And oh, we've got a victim here, a T-55A. Ouch. We took a hit from him, but we can exchange fire with him. Big hit there from the T-55, 375, 302 in. Now he's got some help. This should make it easier. And he takes him down for a first kill. It's very handy that that T-54 turned up, because otherwise this might have been a way of losing most of his hit points. And he's moving back up the riverbed because it seems that most of the enemy are accumulated on the heights. And from here he can take shots at them and dip down into cover. This is a tier 10 game, by the way, so he occasionally is going to come across some high-powered opponents. Misses the Pershing on the first shot, going for the turret. Lines it up, almost reloaded. Oh, that went right behind the turret, but it alerted the Pershing to who was firing at him, and he gets a hit back. So he's down now to about a third of his hit points. He needs to be careful. Well, third, actually 23% of his hit points. Oh, wonderful hit there on the 2684. Ammo racked him, went right into the right place. Beautiful shot. Oh, Mile Breaker just further along the riverbed. Now he can really attack this tank. He's going to turn on it. Yep, 350. It's a 7.17 second reload, so it's quite long. Oh, that one didn't hit. No, needs to get these shells in. Going for the ammo rack. No, that one didn't go through. And now he's going to have to pull back because the Mile Breaker's looking for him. I think he's about to spot him. Lines up the shot on the cupola. No, he's going to go for the ammo rack again. No, that one went right over the top of the rear of the turret. But it looks like the Mile Breaker's looking elsewhere, so he can get a shot into the rear. That one penetrated nicely. You can see some of the other marks where the shells have bounced off. And that one bounced off as well. He's not having much luck with this Mile Breaker. That one went through. 310, that's a good strike. Right into the cupola, you can see the hole. Now, that's better. He's moving a bit better, a bit open. Yep, that's a good strike. 339. One more hit should be enough, and that'll finish off the Mile Breaker. Get his second kill, going for the cupola. He's trying to line it up, but it keeps moving. Oh, no, that bounced. Bounce, you can see where the bounce is. The E75's trying to get down, but he's trying to get down by that part where you can get trapped. And he fires the next round and it bounces again, but he bounced around from the Mailbreaker anyway. Now, can he get the kill, or is it somebody else going to get it? Oh, that's cruel. He did all the hard work, and the Mailbreaker was taken away from him at the last moment. But there are some more targets up here. Centurion, a T-54. That may be the same T-44 that fired at him earlier. And he's got a Scorpion. Oh, yes. And there's a strip. And he gets a lovely hit to the strip. 308. But he's going to have to pull back because he was spotted. Doesn't want that Scorpion to put a round into him. That will finish him off completely. Okay, he's dropping down into the riverbed again. Unusual place to get down there, actually. But I suppose he must have done it a few times before. He's moving up. He might get a shot on that Pershing. Can he? No, the Pershing's the other side of the hill. Can't get that. So the Conqueror is the closest. But does he really want to engage the Conqueror? Well, it's a tier 9, so he should be on equal par. They're both tier 9s. Okay, he has been spotted. And it was that T-54 behind him who spotted him, but doesn't seem to be paying attention to him. Okay, right, well, we'll have him. Lines him up, puts the shot in, auto-aim. 314, good strike. And the T-54's now in his last legs after being hit again. But there's a T-55A coming in. Ouch. 305, but he's taken out, thankfully, by the Foch. That means 83 hit points is all that the baseman's got left to play with. So he's going to have to be careful from now on. And the unfortunate thing is the Conqueror and the Centurion Action 10 have both got quite a bit. And there's also another tank out there that we can't see at the moment. Oh, it's the T-44. That may be the same T-44, as I said before, that hit him earlier in the game. Well, the Action 10's coming up and spotted him. And if he goes around this corner, the T-44 is going to have a go. And the T-44, the Centurion's taken out by the Foch. So it's now the Conqueror and the T-44. Now, will he get revenge on that T-44? He's got very few hit points left. And the Conqueror keeps exposing his turret. This could be rather interesting. He's locked on. Round goes in, but it bounces. Doesn't get it in. And the Conqueror is taken out by the T-69. And that is the end of the game. Because the T-44 was taken out. So, 3 kills. Let's have a look and see how he got on. Oh my gum, he got an ace tanker. Well, the baseman from Hell and T-54 starts off what Arty Noobs, not Arty related, with an ace tanker. And he also picked up a hand of God because he took damage from 4 different enemy vehicles during that battle. And he did take big hits from them as well. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, and he got exactly 5. He got a demolition expert because one of the enemy he actually exploded, and that of course was the Object 2684. He also got a 5 for effect for dealing more damage than the hit points of his vehicle. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he was top of the table on damage, 4,557 hit points on his own team, but he was beaten by the Action 10 to the High Caliber, who had 4,910 altogether. He managed to get 3 kills, which put him equal with the T-44 on his own team, but again, he was beaten by the Action 10, who had 4 kills on the enemy team. But the baseman from Hell managed to pick up 1,317 experience points, base experience, and of course that beats everybody, so nice job there. He fired 20 rounds during the battle, got 16 direct hits, 11 penetrations. Yeah, a lot of those failed to penetrate, so were on the Mailbreaker. And that's unfortunate because he may have been aiming for parts of the turret which he was unlikely to get the shells through unless he'd used premium ammo. He did damage of 4,557 hit points, for which 1,306 are at more than 300 meters. He received 6 hits, 5 were penetrations, 1 was a non-penetration. It doesn't necessarily show that the T-55 is a glass cannon. It's not really, but it can actually allow the penetration if it does get hit by a superior tank. He blocked damage of 440 hit points with that non-penetration shot. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 6, killed 3, did damage assistance of 1,025 hit points. That's a nice sum, that is. On a premium account, he earned 76,991 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he still had 36,752 credits. And of course that would have been very different if he'd used more premium ammo, but of course he was trying to use as much AP as he could during that battle to ensure that he would then come out with a profit, and good job that he did too. He received 1,976 XP, but it was ×2 for the first victory, so he took away 3,952 XP altogether. And that's a nice total anyway. So, an ace tanker, or not what he actually described it as, but it is an ace tanker, from BassmanFromHell is our first video for What Arty Noobs, not Arty related. And congratulations to BassmanFromHell. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.